Let's introduce everyone. First, we have Mads the Beaver.
Hello.
Hello. Then we have Cosmic Novus.
Hello.
Hello. Then we have Rico Chi. I
Rico's
think.
fine.
Rico, yes.
Rico.
Rico. Then we have Sailor Sakura. And then
Ooh.
we have Silas Smiles. The
Hello.
existence of Silas Smiles indicates that there's a Silas Frowns somewhere in the universe. Frowning, I think.
Well,
Is that true?
I don't know.
Oh,
I've
that's
yet to meet
perfect.
them.
I see. Well, you'll have to fight each other. Oh, yes. Myth says meowdy birds and fake Europeans.
Meow.
Look, everyone is a real European if you believe hard enough. That's how that works, right?
It's true.
Yeah, you could always, anyone could be a European in their heart. Hop us and show us.
Don't tell the
Yes,
Europeans
Myth,
that.
you are welcome to hop on and show us how it's done. We did have
Awesome.
a few people who could not make it. Well, one person who could not make it definitely, and one person who is missing in action. So perhaps. But anyways, I did introduce everyone, right? Yes, I did.
Probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah. Okay. And everyone can see the game. Without further ado, let us continue. I've divvied out the roles, but we will see it. We'll tell people, like, people will just jump in as they come up. Myth says it's tempting, but I may have to check with the rest of the household because of the time. That is fair. It is very, very late in up in the, what is it, across the pond?
Across the pond, yeah.
In the pond? I don't know what it's like over there. I assume that it rains a lot. It's not that late. Okay. Okay, you're in the pond. Yes, like a duck.
I bet he'd say that, and it's like 4 a.m. right now.
It's
It
not
probably
that
is.
late, 4 a.m.
The sun is peeking up.
No, it's 2 a.m. Oh, pardon me.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Pardon me. It's only 2 a.m. That's my mistake. Hold on. Let me adjust the volume so that you're a bit louder. Everyone talk.
Talk. Talk.
Ba, ba, ba,
Talk.
ba,
Like
ba,
everyone
ba,
all at
ba.
once?
Hello?
Yes. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go. We're
okay.
good. We're good.
Everyone at once.
Yes, of course.
Everyone,
Everyone at
everyone all
once.
at once.
Yeah, of course.
Helpful.
I'm not sure if we need to hit continue or load a previous day, but yeah, let's just see what happens. January 7th.
1848. Oh, are you the
No, I was only saying it because you hadn't.
Palais du Louvre? Let us be reasonable, seniors. I am sure that there is a simple misunderstanding. There is no misunderstanding. In the name of the king, arrest the Spaniard.
Oh, Shima's coming. Okay, perfect.
A fox among wolves. Act
Dun dun.
2.
There he is.
There he is.
I
The
knew
one.
Falcon wouldn't feel like turning up to the office on Friday.
Good, good. Excellent, strong start.
Iconic.
Iconic.
Oh, not you. Stop. But now it's midday on Monday, and there's still no sign of him. This is becoming a little concerning.
Which one?
What will Sparrowson
Make
do?
him work for it.
Oh, I would wait. I'd probably wait around a little bit, right?
All right.
Probably.
What am I saying? Falcon's a big bird. He can handle himself.
Hold on. Let me. Is there any? Can't remember if there's background music. Sparrow-san, what would you like to do? Oh, I've accidentally
I'm
deafened
bored.
again. Okay, so
Oh,
you're
it's
going
okay.
you're gonna go look for him.
Yeah.
I see.
I should probably go find him. His home would be a good place to start, but the bird brain never gave me his address.
Oh no.
Time to knock on every door till I find him.
Oh no.
I'll just have to find him the hard way.
Oh no.
Sparrowson, the real detective here.
Yeah. Where would you like to go?
Oh Lord. I didn't think I'd have so much agency.
Well, you are.
Uh,
It is Sparrowson now, the star of the show.
So I guess I was at the office.
Yes.
He wasn't there. Uh, maybe he's at the courthouse, the Palace de Justice.
Okay.
No sign of Falcon here.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Excuse me, Rupert.
Oh.
Oh, should I just reprise my role?
Mm-hmm.
Boy. Oh, it's you. The first year dropout.
I didn't drop out. I was forcibly ejected.
I see.
Wait, he was. Oh, my poor boy.
But that doesn't matter right now. I'm looking for Falcon. Have you seen him?
I mean, he probably did something for that to happen. That probably wasn't entirely
Probably.
unjustified.
Will we know? Falcon, the guy who somehow blundered his way through the Catalan trial with the help of some very dubious evidence.
I don't know if they had nuggies back in however long France.
That's a good point. No, I haven't seen him since the trial.
Oh, well, thanks anyway.
Well, that was fast.
On to the next
Well,
place.
you're talking to a rabbit. Kind of has to
Miss
be.
Miss says all I can imagine is them putting Sparrowson in a cannon and shooting him out of a window.
I guess the concierge.
Sure. Oh, it's the prison.
Excuse me, monsieur. I'm looking for my friend.
It was Quark.
That was Nev last time.
Ah.
Who wants to quark?
I
Why look
I
like a
think
lost
it's
and found
there
to
we go.
you? Buzz off, bird brain.
Excellent.
That's it.
All right then.
That was
Are we
even
just
shorter.
recapping
Okay.
from the last? Are we just recapping from the last episode?
It appears so. Oh wow, there we are.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, Mademoiselle Duhot. Down here. I am very small.
Oh, there you are. It's Sparrowson. Sparrowson, right?
That's right.
I heard about the case you were involved in. I never would have thought that the
Oh
Baron was a
no.
murderer. He always treated me with the utmost respect.
Yeah, funny thing about those
Yeah.
murderers, huh?
But then, I suppose it makes sense that the most ruthless killers are the ones who can put up the best facade.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Poor Sparrowson.
I know nothing.
Say, how's your friend doing? He seemed a little down last night.
Oh, have you seen him?
Yes, he was brooding in the corner of the Canard Joyeux, mumbling and drinking. It was a little depressing, to be perfectly honest.
It sounds like him exactly.
Hold on
Big
a
and
second.
depressing.
Let me why is there no music?
Is there music? Is there music while it plays?
There's supposed to be, yes.
Mm.
Oh, you can make this bigger? Oh my god. I've been having it so tiny for absolutely no reason.
Look at all the extra pixels.
Look,
There's
well, I
at
mean,
least 2 of them.
stop. Hold on.
I hear the music when it's not in the text, but also like I have like crappy headphones, so who knows?
Yeah. All right. Well, I did turn it up. And the text is so huge now.
Oh, I hear
Le
it now.
Quenard Javoy. That's the dingy student bar in Rougeon, right?
You can hear it, but why can't I?
Well, I
You hear
hear
the rain.
noise more.
Oh,
Yeah, before I didn't hear anything.
I see.
It's not dingy, it's just a little rustic.
In any case, that's an enormous help. Thank you, mademoiselle.
Anytime, Sparrowson.
Are we about to see Drunk Falcon?
Oh,
Yes, but first,
Please.
Nuggy lore. When is this game taking place? Nuggets were invented in the 1950s in France, so they're called Goujon? Interesting. But I'm not sure when they hit France. PNG Soup says, me with my minuscule French knowledge. I love hearing non-French people pronounce French things.
It hurts.
I'm doing my best.
We tried.
We try.
I
It
took
hurts
French
to
in
say
college.
if it makes you feel
I'm
better.
just.
Doesn't mean
Yeah.
I know
I
French.
just don't attempt.
Oh, there's
Ah,
the
there's
music.
the music.
There it
For
is.
example, Sparrowson steps through the doors of Le Canard Joyeux, the
Joyeux.
dingiest student tavern in all of Paris.
Ah,
His nostrils fill with the pungent aroma of sour wine and bitter tobacco.
that sounds awful. 1 second, then just... The chat is in the way. Just gonna move it. There we are.
Well, ruffle my feathers if it isn't little Sparrowson. I haven't seen you in years. How are you doing, hun?
I'm feeling pretty good, Mademoiselle Quanel.
What is that?
I'm just assuming he doesn't know how to say any French words.
I see.
You've
Yeah.
looked out of French too.
Thanks for asking. I'm actually here to find a friend. He's a big guy named JJ Falcon.
Falcon? Yep, sorry, that lump hasn't been here all weekend.
Lump.
Yeah.
He's just been moaning and muttering to himself all weekend. Frankly, he's bringing the whole atmosphere down.
You should see the office.
Oh,
I'll
no.
take care of him. Thanks, Mademoiselle Quenelle.
It's no problem, hun. He's probably still in the corner corner of the drinking room upstairs.
Oh, select a room to navigate.
The drinking room.
It's a little blurry on my end, so I apologize about the delay.
That's alright. It became larger and blurrier at the same time.
No sign of him. Mon Dieu! I almost stepped on the big fella. Falcon? What are you doing on the floor? Hey! Falcon! Wake up! Wow, the bird's completely out cold. He must have drunk this place dry. Let's see, how do you wake a drunk person?
Oh.
It can
Oh, no.
yell at him or pour a drink on his head.
Ah, pour a drink on his head.
Okay.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Well, I guess it's time for a rude
Oh
awakening.
no.
Wakey, wakey!
I love this so much.
Oh.
Hey, they reused the wet sprite
Yep.
when he ran to the falcon. Or the fountain. Oh, good, you're up.
Hmm.
Are you with us, Falcon?
Yeah.
Feeling sober? We should probably head back to the aviary office so we can get some work done.
Oh, why did I do that? Probably because I'm so drunk.
Inebriated
under-
bird.
I don't understand it, Sparrow Son.
Huh?
I thought I did everything right. I followed all the procedures. I found all the evidence. I presented the case beautifully. And yet a guilty feline walks free while an innocent man sits in custody. What went wrong? Where's the justice?
I don't know. We
Was
need
this
to
still me?
try harder. Or
I mean, this is
nothing.
Sparrow's son talking.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, he wouldn't.
No thoughts, head empty.
Yeah, that's true. Gets
I don't
fired out
know,
of a
Falcon.
cannon.
Sometimes the system just doesn't work, I guess.
It should work.
Yeah, it probably should. Sorry, Falcon, I don't have the answers. But what I do have is a freshly baked croissants from Pierre's Bungalow.
Croissants.
Croissant? Croissant? Yep, they're waiting for you back at the aviary.
I'm very glad that I don't have any French viewers. Kiko, everyone has a bird right now. There are other animals later on. Call. I'm sitting here moping about justice, and you offer me croissants.
Croissant?
I just love
It's
the,
not.
the chorus of people saying croissant.
Croissant. It's not just croissant. I got some Pains Out chocolate too. The sequel.
Oh my god. Thank you for the hydrate, Kiko. I could go for pains au chocolat.
Fantastic. Let's make a move.
That's my line. Alright, I admit it, these croissants are amazing.
I told you, Pierre's Bongolari on Rue Verdere is something else.
Sorry, his bong. Oh, I got turned into a crow. I was wondering what happened. There we are, crow form now. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna catch up on chat. PNG Soup said that there was a multi-part film about a rabbit farmer and his family in French class, and they had to watch it in French with no subtitles. So that sounds awful and confusing. A frog.
Yeah, I had to do that in French too.
Yeah, there's a frog that died brutally. Oh, I'm glad that we are bringing you some sort of joy. Our terrible pronunciations. Pro in French, croissant.
Also, hi, baby. Wow.
Wow. Why don't I get one?
You're not my boyfriend.
But it's my stream.
All right, you get one too.
Can I get a pity cheek kiss? Thank you.
You get my little sparrows and kiss.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's your turn. It's Rosen.
Oh, that reminds me. The baker told me something interesting. Do you know what they call pains au chocolat in America?
Oh, thank you, Kiko. They don't call them pains au chocolat?
Oh my god. That's the fucking Royale with cheese bit.
Oh no.
No pronunciation difficulties. American is a whole nother language.
Agreed.
So, what do they call them?
Chocolate croissants.
Oh my god.
It's just a little guy.
He's
I love him
so
much.
little.
I had to look for a reference for him real quick because I was trying to figure out what voice I wanted to do, and he's so tiny.
Oh, that makes
a little
sense.
guy.
He's so adorable. Give me a second. I gotta stop laughing about
Okay.
the freaking croissants.
What's all?
Stop! I'm gonna be red as crap later. My god. He's so little.
He's just a
Hello?
little guy. Heh, chocolate croissant. What do they call
You know what?
profiteroles?
Oh, I think they're still called profiteroles. But rather than crusted, they fill them with ice cream and smother them in melted chocolate. Sounds fucking delicious.
Simply outstanding.
Is this
Oh.
the Aviary attorney? He's just so tiny. Can I speak to someone, please?
Well, what do they call crepes?
Excuse me?
Did you just hear something, Sparrow Son?
Down here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you, little one?
Oh gosh, where to start?
Fucking big mood. Your name, perhaps?
Mousy, my name is Mousy. What a name.
And,
Aw.
and what can we do for you, Monsieur Mousy?
I have this friend, and he has fallen under some legal turbulence.
Legal turbulence? You mean he's been arrested?
Yeah, I suppose so. They're saying he's a murderer, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
I've heard that somewhere before. That's quite a problem.
I know. Oh, but I forgot to mention, he's the Prince of Spain. Wow.
What? The Prince of Spain? And you
That's
didn't
why-
think that...
Look, he's a mouse. He can only
You didn't
remember
lead
so
with
much.
this? And you didn't think that was worth mentioning from the start?
Getting more high pitch as I go.
Oh no.
No, you better hope this character doesn't last till the end, or it'll just
Right.
be
Oh,
dog
no.
whistle by the end of it.
No.
Dog whistle.
Get the helium.
I read the line.
Oh.
It just got high pitch. I'm laughing too much.
Oh, I see. I must ask, Mousy, why did you come to us? I would have thought that the Spanish royal family would hire legal counsel with a little more...
Not terribleness.
expertise.
Yeah. All right. Oh, the prince has great faith in your lawyering skills, Monsieur Falcon. He said your reputation as a lawyer was renowned.
That seems... Really, the prince said that.
This is a great opportunity, Falcon. Surely you wouldn't deny a request from the Prince of Spain.
Oh, that's my turn.
Oh, good. Now it's you.
Meh.
Meh?
Meh.
Look, Falcon, I know you're still upset about the Dame Cataline's trial.
I am.
But more moping isn't going to help. The best thing you could do right now would be to occupy yourself with some meaningful work. This case will scratch that itch perfectly.
Meh.
I'm not going to hear it. Grab your things. We're doing this case if I have to drag you by the sleeve.
Alright, alright. No need to bird handle me.
No more dilly-dallying. Let's go.
Good luck to you, messieurs.
You aren't coming with us, Mousy? I could put you in my pocket.
That'd be so
He
cute.
would get there a lot faster.
Yeah, definitely. I have other matters to attend to. But Prince One is being held in the concierge. I'm sure he'll fill in all the details.
You hear
Right.
that, JJ? He's the first king of Spain.
Ah. Let's make a move then.
I love the mouse already.
Incredible. Free Juan. Good day, monsieur.
Oh, it's you two again. Hey, nice work on Lady Kitten's trial. Baron Rogel is pacing around the cell right now, ranting about wringing your neck.
Oh no.
Love that for him.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He's Superman, but hey, a criminal's a criminal, right? The lion didn't want a death sentence.
A
He
death-
probably shouldn't have killed the guy.
No mercy.
Oh, you're not here to defend him, are you? Because that would be hilarious.
We're actually here to see Prince Juan Querito. heir to the throne of Spain.
Oh no, we've sentenced an innocent man to death.
That
I need
that would be
another drink.
embarrassing.
It'll probably
I
be
need.
fine.
It's. Oh no.
That was us a few weeks ago. Just forget it.
Nobody's
No.
executed anyone in France.
No, absolutely not. Especially not with a giant contraption.
We finally get to bust
Oops.
out ye old guillotine.
Oh no.
Guillotine. The mouthy fox, huh? That guy's driving me nuts with his seigneurs and his flamboyant attitude. I say, the sooner he hangs, the better.
Wow.
Ow.
I think
No
Quark
mercy.
hates everybody.
No mercy at
Fair.
all.
Well, come on then, while we're young.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
The Prince of
So
Spain,
fancy.
I presume.
Oh, the music. Wow. Indeed. I am Juan. Wait, I should have practiced his name beforehand because he seems like someone that's going to say it a lot.
He does, I think.
I am
Roll the
Juan.
R's.
Oh, fuck. Querido.
Do your best.
There you go.
Ah,
Bravo.
that's very
Bravo,
good.
Heir to
bravo.
the
Bravo.
throne of España. And you must be the legendary lawyer, Senor J.J. Falcon.
Well, I wouldn't say legendary.
I wouldn't even say notable.
How dare you? One moment, I need to turn the music down because for some reason it's very, very
I was
loud.
gonna say that music's loud now.
It's
How
very good, but it's
dare
very loud.
you. Such humility. I would expect nothing less from renowned individuals such as yourselves. But let us get down to business. I trust that my compañero Mousy explain the situation.
He told us that you've been accused of murder, but we need some further details before we can start our investigation.
Of course. What is it you wanted to know?
Oh. What were you reading before we so rudely interrupted?
Ah, this book. It's a Spanish classic. Don Quixote.
Quixote.
Quixote, yeah.
Quixote?
Yeah, Don Quixote.
I don't know his name. Of La Mancha. Do you know it?
The man of La Mancha.
I've read it. It's a strange story. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be laughing or crying over the hero's misadventures.
Indeed, it's easy to read the book as a comedy, but when I look around, I can't help but see all the people who think themselves as knights.
I have no idea what you two are prattling about.
Not a book lover, Senor Sparrowson.
I can't read. I dabble. It's just most of my reading material tends to be on the lighter side, nice and pulpy.
I see. Well, how about this, Senor Sparrowson? I will lend you this book. Maybe you will have a chance to read it. And then you will be able to join in our conversation.
Thank you. I'll keep it in my bathroom for toilet reading material, of course.
El Ignacio Hidalgo Don Quixote de la Mancha has been added to your evidence folder.
That's so long.
Was there anything else you wanted to know?
To be honest, Prince Juan, I'm a little confused as to how a member of a royalty could get in so much trouble. Could you walk us through your activities on the day of the murder?
Of course. Let me see where to begin. It was the cold and misty morning of the 6th of January. I had heard that King Luis Felipe was unveiling a new painting at the Louvre.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
I wish to meet the man himself. So after a beef stroll and picnic in Tilly, Tilliet,
Tulari's, I think.
Tulari's garden, I entered the palace. I found the royal entourage in the Grand Gallery. When I saw an opportunity, I presented a humble gift to the king. The rose, an international symbol of passion and virtue.
How romantic.
What a strange thing to give to a king.
What? I'm a prince.
You're Spanish.
I want some king.
That's fair.
But before the king could take it, a rather rude person snatched it from my finger. It was a royal guard dog by the name of Major Howl.
Of course.
Ouch! Cried out Major Howl. I have pricked myself upon the thorns of this dastardly flower. And then the Major slumped on the floor. His face turned blue, his mouth frothed, and he died.
He died straight away after being pricked.
Straight away, senor.
It's obvious that the pricked finger was the cause of death, but I don't know of any poison that acts so fast.
Nor do I, Senor Falcon. But clearly the police felt that poison upon the rose's thorns was the only logical explanation. And with so many witnesses, even the king himself, what could I say to defend myself?
So where did this rose come from?
I acquired it from a beautiful Parisian flower seller at Le Hall Markets. A girl by the name of
Catherine?
this is
Why?
Catherine Marie
Signy?
Signy?
Yes, Signy.
Catherine Marie Signy. But surely you're not suggesting that the flower girl applied the poison herself, Senor Falcon.
Well, I'm not making any accusations yet. I'm just planning to explore every line of inquiry, unlike last time.
Poison Rose has been added to your evidence folder.
Did you want to ask something else, Senor Falcon?
Well, since you asked, why did you come to Paris, Prince Juan?
I was on a diplomatic mission. I do not know whether you are familiar with current events, but you may have heard that my country is in a state of turmoil. Contenders for the Spanish throne are slandering, plundering, backstabbing. It's chaos, and the people are suffering. So I thought, if I can befriend some French royalty, perhaps even the king himself, maybe I can strengthen my family's name. With the Querido dynasty restored, I would have a chance at bringing peace to a beautiful nation.
Well, I guess that plan's gone out the window.
Thank you, Sparrow Son. Sparrow Son, don't be rude.
No, he is right. I failed terribly.
Don't fret, Prince Juan. We'll do everything in our power to clear your name. Maybe when the dust has settled, you will have another opportunity to speak with King Louis Philippe and complete your mission.
Thank you, Senor Falcon. I'm sure you will do your best. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
No, I think that's everything, thank you.
What's the plan, Big Bird?
Well, we have 2 lines of inquiry. We should head to the scene of the crime, the Palace du Louvre, and see if we find any clues or witnesses. And we should interview the flower girl in Le Halles Market to see if she has anything to say about the alleged poisoned rose.
2 tasks spread over 6 days. That almost sounds too easy.
Let's not get complacent.
Good luck, senores.
Wait a minute, Falcon.
What is it?
Did something seem off about Prince Juan, do you?
I don't know what you're insinuating. He seemed like a splendid and charming fellow to me.
What? Really? Maybe I misread him.
Well, look, if this is bothering you, then we could always ask around. Maybe someone in the city knows Juan's dirty secret, if he actually has anything to hide, that is.
Yeah, let's dig up the dirt.
But we still got a trial to prepare for. Priority, Sparrowson. It's disconcerting to me that the music just randomly cuts out at times. Like, there was
Yeah.
music in there, and then it just...
Yeah.
So every one of these that we selected passes time.
Oh, okay.
Like, every time we select anything that has a clock next to it.
Okay.
Oh, I'll be unable to read the menu stuff right now because all the detailed text is blurry for me.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so we have Lahal Market, which is the place where he got the rose. We have the Louvre, which is where the king was almost murdered. And then we have the tavern. Again.
Huh.
I would like to go to the tavern, but we can go somewhere else.
And the tavern sounds fun.
All right,
That
let's
sounds
go.
like where we'd get
I
hot
was gonna say
goss.
you are picking the areas.
Really, Falcon? I thought you were done with your mopey drinking.
I'm not here to drink, Sparrowson, or mope for that matter. Taverns are a fantastic hub of information. If we wish to learn more about this Prince Juan, then this would be an ideal place to start asking questions.
Oh, that's pretty good thinking.
I know.
Ah, you two are back. Are you feeling any better, Falcon?
Much better. Thank you for asking, Madame Cornell.
That's great to hear, hon. Will it be the usual?
No. I'm back to investigative work today, so I've got to keep sharp.
We wanted to know if you've seen a Prince of Spain around here recently.
A Prince of Spain? I don't know if you've noticed, hun, but this isn't exactly the classiest pub in Paris. I'm lucky to serve the occasional bourgeois, but you can forget about seeing a member of the royalty.
That's a pity. Maybe I should ask some of your patrons.
Feel free. The old regulars, Rufus and Powell, are playing cards in the attic, same as always. But we get all sorts of colorful characters in the drinking room. I bet if you rattled enough cages, you would find someone who knows whatever it is you want to know.
Thank you, Madame. Let's see where to start. Oh yes, the card room again.
Do we have a Rufus and Paolo?
Yes.
I guess not. Do we?
Do we?
Yes. I thought so. It's Oh, if it's Fontaine and Piero.
Yeah.
No, we don't have a
Oh.
Rufus and Paolo.
This is just whoever wants to hop in.
It's whoever wants to hop in.
Voices.
Who hasn't
Who hasn't-
spoken?
We-
Who hasn't read?
Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, we should let someone who hasn't read go first. Sorry.
I can read.
Okay, Shima's gonna do one of them, and then
I can do the other.
okay.
Do you care which one?
Oh. I can read this. I can read. I know how to read.
Yeah, yeah, reading.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Reading. We can do that. We can all read. Starting
Give us
now.
your best chubby dog voice.
Puppy dog voice.
He's a
Okay.
dog.
I believe in you.
Come on, pal. One more game, Jacques Ma.
Excellent.
Absolutely not. My wallet is hurting enough as it is.
These are my
Please?
two new favorite characters.
I'll even let you
No.
deal this time.
The answer's no, Rufus. I'm skint. If you want to play cards, you will have to ask someone else.
Fine. I'll ask that big fella. Excuse me, monsieur. Yeah, you, monsieur. Would you care to play some Jacques Noir?
Fucking blackjack.
Absolutely. Oh, it is blackjack.
Yeah.
Deal me in, monsieur. It's blackjack in
True.
French.
It's just clean
True.
without
I
thinking.
just realized.
Very well, then. Do you know how to play?
Of course, I've been playing for years.
Yeah, right. Don't get cocky, Falcon.
I
I
can
taught
count
you
to
that game literally a week ago.
It's
We
oh,
lost.
he did, and I lost.
We lost both times.
Very good. I shall be the dealer. We will bet 5 francs per game. Here we go.
Back
Oh, no.
again.
Here we are, back
Once
again.
more.
All right.
Ooh.
Here we go
Hit.
again.
It's pretty high.
I win.
Hey!
Woo,
Hell yeah.
nice.
Well played, monsieur. Here's your payout.
Stop pulling her on top.
Shall we have another round?
Nope. I think we're done. Maybe another day, monsieur. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead.
I understand. Feel free to come back anytime.
That was
Was
excellent.
that it?
That was it,
I
yeah.
love them.
You,
They
you go.
sounded they sounded like an angry old couple.
It's great.
It's the what Stalder
Oh.
Waldorf.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, there's Fontaine.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
I love him.
I love him.
He's so sweet.
I want to give him scritches.
Scritches.
Okay.
What kind of voice? I don't know many voice.
That's Borp got some big eyes.
Does someone else want to
it's
jump
a-
in for the
So-
Fontaine?
Oh, there's
Yeah,
two
well,
of
it's
them?
because
two.
I thought it was gonna be like a quiet character, talking character type of deal when
Ah.
I saw the description.
Ah.
You know?
I mean,
I don't know how
Fontaine and
much
Piero.
if you want.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't each of you take one then?
You can decide which one you want. I'll take the other.
Ooh.
Do you
I'll
want
be
the dog
parrot.
with the hat or the parrot with the hat?
I'll be the
Ah,
parrot
they
with
both-
that.
That makes sense.
So there I was, in the grasslands, 10 kilometers downriver, rifle in hand. I had been pursuing the set of footprints for an hour.
Oh,
I was
no.
getting closer and closer. I could almost smell the beast. Then I spotted it. It was a boar. A big, stupid boar, completely oblivious to my existence. I readied my gun. I carefully took aim. And then BAM!
You shot it.
No. It was the most peculiar thing. The boar slumped over dead right before I could take the shot.
Sounds like one of them heart attacks. Minan went the same way.
One moment. I just got a raid. Thank you, Sophia. You actually raided me in time for a reading stream this time, as opposed to the other
Hey.
times where we were screaming and murdering cannibals.
Someone else fucked the pig.
What? That's
There's
the reference.
that's
there's
I did not. I was not thinking about it that way. Okay, hold on.
There's an old joke where it's
Uh-huh.
I could be quick with it. It's this man's wife is pregnant,
Uh-huh.
and the wife keeps getting pregnant, and the man's like, I don't understand. Like, I must have like this superhuman material, and the guy goes to the doctor, and the doctor's like, actually, you're shooting blanks. And
Oh.
he's like, that's impossible. How can my wife be having all these children? He goes,
Oh.
well, are you a hunter? And the guy says, yes, I'm a hunter. And he goes, okay, so let's say you're out hunting and you see a boar in the tall grass. You aim
Mhm.
your rifle and you fire, but you're firing blanks. But the boar
Right.
drops dead.
Right.
So what happened? And the guy's like, well, somebody else must have killed the boar.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
I understand. I
I see.
understand.
I get it now.
I understand.
All right.
That's it.
And with
This
that,
game
thank you
is
thank
like
you
the
for the raid,
game.
Sophia.
This game
well,
brings
well,
up
I don't.
worse.
You came in at the most
Must
I
be
can't
steam time.
explain. I can't explain. There's no way. It was going well. It was going well up until you yeah, so it's you can check the VOD. You can check the VOD. Anyways, so we're in the middle of doing a live reading of Aviary Attorney, which is like Ace Attorney if everyone was an animal. And yes, that's about it. We are currently trying to clear the name of a fox who's also a Spanish prince. And we're at the we're at the pub trying to find out more information. All right. And with that,
That's what I thought. But then when I went to take a closer look, I noticed the boar was frothing at the mouth.
Whoa, it was rabid?
Possible, but I don't think so. I remembered reading something about frothing around the mouth being a symptom of poisoning.
hmm.
Needless to say, I left the dead animal alone.
Good call. Who wants to deal with tainted meat?
I'm curious about the boar now because it sounds similar
Poison.
to
Well, if you
Revelin
asked
and
about the
Poison.
boar, then you probably know more about the poison.
Yeah, that's true. But yes, thank you for the raid, Sophia, and welcome in everyone. Also, Sophia is also an ASMR reading streamer. So if you like my content and miss me reading, which I haven't done in a while, then please give her a follow. Welcome in, Lemon Zest. We are solving mysteries. Hopefully this time we don't defend our murderer. Excuse me, monsieur.
Yes, can I help you?
You say that the beast you were tracking might have died from poisoning. Could you give us some further details?
Further details? I'm not much of a poison expert, I'm afraid.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Bard Frill. Well, what do you think caused it?
I would guess that it ate something bad. I saw some of that poisonous plant around, wolfsbane, I think they call it.
Oh, maybe that's the poison.
It's Zootopia.
I really have no idea. I'm a hunter, not a vet. Excuse me.
Excuse me, monsieur.
What is it?
I don't suppose you've seen a Juan Quiero around here? He's Spanish royalty.
Foxy fellow, swanky hat, calls everybody senor.
Senor.
That doesn't
Senor.
sound
Senor.
familiar.
Senor. Croissant.
Senor.
Croissant.
Do you recall seeing anyone like that, Piero?
Ain't got a clue.
Sorry, messieurs. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Well, what can you tell us about the Spanish royal family?
Do we look like walking encyclopedias or something?
I'm afraid my comrade has a point. A compadre has a point. If you want to talk about hunting, then I'm your man. But Spanish royalty? That sounds like a question to be answered at the library, monsieur. Not a tavern.
A library, maybe you're right. Sorry for bothering you, monsieur.
God damn it, I know where this is going.
Let's give them some peace.
Going to the library?
Yep.
Time to be an
Are
ass.
we ready to hit the road?
Yep, let's make a move. Another day has passed.
That took us the whole day?
Yes.
You
Dang.
played a lot of blackjack.
Multiple games.
Here for a little light reading, are we?
Not quite, Sparrowson. I'm following the hunting beagle's advice.
Don't eat poisoned pork?
The other piece of advice, that if we want to learn about a member of royalty, we should hit the library.
Oh, that makes sense. Say, Falcon, I've been meaning to ask, since we're in the library and all, hush, are you a classic literature fan, or do you prefer more modern works? Reading is for squares.
I like the classics, you know. Alain Rene Lazane. Oh no. Cibrian Fills. That sort of thing.
Don't try to act smart. I saw you reading that book of naughty limericks the other day.
Hey,
You
yo.
didn't think I would notice because you put a dull-looking slipcover over it, but I knew, Falcon. I knew.
Illustio
Falcon
Dorian
reading
Bard.
fanfics?
Made.
Oh, it's Nathan.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god, is it
Oh my god, it's
Um,
spelled like
would
oh.
Nay.
Wait, no.
Nay.
So,
Nay.
yeah,
He
Nay.
is an
Oh my
ass.
god.
donkey.
Yes.
Yeah, he is a donkey.
Uh, would you viewers
Nay.
mind
Hey.
lowering your voices? I can hear your squawking from the other side of the building.
Damn, that music got creepy.
My apologies, monsieur. We'll keep it down.
Wait, you're a librarian, aren't you?
He says louder than ever.
An astute observation. Yes, monsieur. As the only quiet person in the library, I am most assuredly the librarian.
Well, now that we have your attention, my friend wants to ask you something.
I do? Oh, right, I do. You seem like a scholarly, well-read individual. I'm sure you're up to date on geopolitical news and the like.
I don't need your praise. Spit out whatever imbecilic question it is in the back of your throat.
Well, we understand that the Spanish throne is currently under dispute. Can you give us a brief rundown of who the contenders are?
What a trivial question. Even an elementary school child can name the immediate heirs to every throne in Europe.
Can they? Yeah, but for the sake of those children who slept through that class, can you refresh our memories, please?
Very well. Pay attention because I'm not repeating myself. The current reigning monarch of Spain is Queen Regnant Isabella II of the House of Bourbon, daughter of King Ferdinand VII. Upon her death, the crown would likely fall to her husband, King Consort Francis, Duke of Cadiz. Although, it's certainly possible that an immediate family member could stake a claim. However, the Queen's position is currently being disputed by the Carlists, headed by the Count of Montemolon. I hope that answers your question.
Did you catch all of that, Sparrowson?
Not a word.
Monsieur, we're actually interested in Prince Juan Quiero of Spain. I don't think I heard that name in your explanation.
A prince? Juan Querido? Is that what you said? Monsieur, I think you've been misinformed. There is no current Prince of Spain, and I'm not even sure
Oh.
Querido is a real name. It's certainly no line of Spanish monarchy.
We
Oh,
got
no.
catfish.
We got
What?
fox-fished.
That's crazy.
Honestly.
How strange.
What does that mean, Falcon?
Well, one thing is for sure, our client is not the Prince of Spain. Maybe he's a delusional lunatic, or perhaps he's involving us in some sort of con. We don't have long before the trial, but it may be in our interest to confront Prince Juan directly and get some answers.
Right.
Are you two quite done chit-chatting?
I borrowed this book from a friend. What can you tell us about it?
Don Quixote of La Mancha? It's a classic. Everybody's read it.
Yeah, everybody. But for those who haven't,
Oh, no.
I'm not going to sit here and summarize a great work of literature for two imbeciles who are too lazy to read.
I've read it. Nor would I expect you to, monsieur, but what can you tell us about the physical book itself?
This particular book didn't come from any library, if that's what you're asking. See, there's no library stamp or card. I assume it was acquired from a bookshop, a French bookshop. The French translation and publishing information wasn't a giveaway.
I see, thank you.
Did you have any other questions, or can I get back to work?
Don't worry, monsieur. I think we are done here. Thank you for your time.
Then I bid you good day.
why would a Spaniard have a Spanish book written in French?
Yes,
'Cause he bought
that's...
it
Dun
here.
dun
I was
dun.
gonna say, did he buy it in France?
Yeah. Did not come with books.
Oh, we've only got what, 4 more days?
Yeah. So we have the palace, but we wanted to talk to him.
We should
Do we want
probably talk to him
do we want to talk to him before
sooner.
but sooner than going to the palace, right? I think so.
Well, yeah, probably. We have like another day or so, so.
Only one day? Hmm.
No, I said we have another day or so. I don't know how many days.
Oh,
I'm
on
not
top
sure.
of.
What day is the trial?
I don't remember.
4 days? Okay, so yeah, we can
We had 6 days in total.
go. Okay, so we can go cap his ass real quick and then meet the king, I guess.
Okay.
I had to channel my actually type.
It was excellent. I felt ashamed.
Oh, it's me. I'm Quark. You again. Visiting hours are over. Come back later.
I have no time for your quibbling, monsieur. Stand aside.
You can't talk to me like that.
I most certainly can. We have reason to believe you are housing a suspect under false pretenses. That is in direct violation of statutes 204B and 488C of the French Criminal Code of Justice. Failure to comply with our request may result in you, yes you, monsieur, being held directly responsible for any consequential legal action.
All right. No need to break out the legalese on me. I'll go open the cell.
Quark does not want to
Wow.
deal with anyone's stuff.
Wow, Falcon, how did you memorize those criminal codes?
Memorize? Come on, Sparrow Son, learn how to bluff.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Every time we see him, it's gonna play.
They let him have such a nice hat in prison.
Yeah.
That
they
is
didn't
true.
take away his hat. I mean, he is royalty, allegedly, so
Allegedly.
he gets hat privileges.
Yeah. Ah, Senor Falcon, it's good to see you again. You have some good news about my case, I hope? Yeah?
Who are you?
I'm the Prince of Spain!
Listen, Juan, in order to maximize our chances of a successful trial, I need to know every bit of information. I can't work with half-truths. If you tell me one thing and the prosecution's evidence tells me another, then we're both in trouble.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow, senor.
Do you want me to spell it out? I know that you are not the Prince of Spain. I know that your name is not Juan Quierdo.
Where is this coming from? I assure you, senor, that I am who I claim to be.
If you want your trial to be a farce, then you don't need my help. Come, Sparrow Son, we're leaving.
Okay, wait. Calm yourself, Monsieur Falcon. I'll reveal all.
Did you just say monsieur? What happened to your Spanish accent?
Your suspicions are well placed. Juan Querido is not my real name. I am not a Spanish prince. It's just a persona I concocted for the purpose of getting arrested. It's just a prank, bro.
Why would you want to get arrested?
You're putting me in a difficult position, monsieur.
Oh, and you're putting me in an easy one?
If I tell you the full story, I would be putting someone else in danger. How about this? I'll tell you a story.
I like stories.
There was a girl, a mademoiselle, who was in a great deal of debt. Everyone has debt these days, monsieur. Oh, wait a minute, that's not my line.
Everyone has a debt these days, monsieur.
Sorry.
We're gonna
Sorry. One moment.
Yep.
It makes me
I've
think of
I
what
missed a
else
lot
he's
in
there
chat.
for now.
I've missed so much in chat. Let me read back through chat. Okay. Sophia rated. Myth says, don't jinx it though. Who knows what can happen at the end of this arc. And Soup said, I got the joke before the joke was even said. That's
Sorry.
where I live. That's a common joke, along with jokes about marrying goats. It was just very out of nowhere when I was drawing. Lemon was asking if I was solving mysteries.
Sorry.
And Myth says, that's a lie. I'm a dumbass and a European. Lemon says, no one actually remembers that kind of thing. The classics, said our Falcon. And Myth says, all I remember from elementary is how to play recorder, fighting other kids over toasted bagel bites, and playing a cat that could speak in a Christmas play.
Aw.
And then we went over how many days we'd used. And then Sailor Sakura says the types of classics that Falcon reads would be lusty Angorian maid stories. The music is
Oh,
back.
that's a classic.
Yeah, sorry about that. Wash just got home. So
Oh, that's okay.
everything. All the boys
Yeah.
get kind of loud.
Oh,
when
that's
the door
okay.
opens.
Yeah, so Myth said, nice hat by my man with his tits out. They're more free than he is. I don't know if he has them out or if he's wearing a shirt. Based on the shading, it's really difficult to tell.
Oh, he looks like he's wearing
He has a collared shirt and it is open, but it's like
Very open.
buttoned in the middle.
But I think there's a
Yeah.
shirt inside it.
I don't
Or is that his fur?
No, that's the fur.
Oh,
It's
I
the fur.
see.
I
Okay.
think the
Going
line at
for
top is just the collarbone.
I
yeah,
see.
yeah. Going for the hot Spaniard look.
One's music is very good. Sakura says, Myth when Sparrowson changed from French to British. Myth said, look, I already gave him a gold star. Legally can't take it back without stealing it. But you're a fan of theft. You have a point. I'm giving my man honors. He deserves freedom in some form. That's true.
Yay!
All right.
I get to live another day.
Yay.
Myth condones it.
All right. Rico, take it away.
Okay, yes. Indeed, but this particular mademoiselle was indebted to a very powerful man, and that man wished to collect. The mademoiselle had no means of paying, so the man offered her a deal. Murder this man, and I will forget what you are owed. Refuse, and I will reap what I am owed from your parents. With no alternative options, the mademoiselle accepted. But another man, gallant knight, with foolish
Is that you?
archaic notions, another man, archaic notions of chivalry heard the mademoiselle's story. The knight knew that murder was inevitable, and he saw a way to take the fall in a mademoiselle's.
It's definitely you.
Do you understand what I'm saying, monsieur? I'm a hero.
To be honest, I'm completely lost.
That's unfortunate. I thought I made the message fairly clear. Well, it doesn't matter. Let me give you a piece of advice, Monsieur Falcon. Sometimes, problem doesn't lie with the one on trial. Sometimes, problem lies within the justice system itself.
I'm still lost.
Like it.
Me too.
Mon Dieu, this is hopeless. Why don't we talk about something else?
Oh, one moment. So Sakura redeemed the thirst trap, but it doesn't work when I'm a crow because I'm already naked.
I figured, but I wanted to do it in honor of the Spaniard with the open shirt. So.
Oh, I see. Okay. In that case, give me a moment. I will honor this request.
It's a Jiro Spaniard moment.
Ah.
There we go.
What if Jiro came back with the crow head?
Oh no. That would be cursed in a different way. Alright, so we have this, and then how do I... What is the hotkey for this? Nope, that gets rid of my wings. That gets rid of the jacket. That gets rid of the shirt. Okay, I'm back.
We're back.
Returned. Alright, there we are. So, what is your real name?
What What's in a name? It's just an empty label.
Oh my god.
Vapid reflection of who we really are. Today, I am Juan Querido, the Prince of Spain. Tomorrow, I may be Bruno Ryer, a pauper living under a bridge of the Seine. Cien? I don't know. Well, that doesn't change who I am nor what I do.
That didn't really answer my question at all.
No, I suppose it didn't. But you're a smart bird, Monsieur Falcon. I suspect that you already know my real name.
I don't.
That's why we
Don
asked.
Quixote.
Hmm? Oh, page
Oh.
44 seems to be missing. You are Don Quixote.
That's pretty funny, Monsieur Falcon. Yes, I suppose I am Don Quixote, in the non-literal sense, as are you. All of us seem to be jousting imaginary giants nowadays.
That's very poetic, but I'm still left in the dark.
So you are. Was there something else you wanted to know, Monsieur Falcon?
Got 64 francs? Damn, we're loaded.
I mean, we did win that case.
Oh, that's true.
I don't have any more questions for you, Juan. I think we've learned all we can for now.
Really? I don't feel like we've learned very much.
Oh, Monsieur Falcon, before I forget, could you find Mousy and ask him whether the birds have successfully flown south for the winter?
Whether the birds have
Poor
flown
Mousy.
south? What is that? Some sort of code?
Something like that, but rest assured, Monsieur, that this does directly pertain to the case.
Well, if we have time, I'll be sure to let Mousy know. Let's make a move, Sparrowson. Trial day's approaching.
Right.
And we haven't even examined the palace.
You should probably go see the king.
Yeah, let's go to the palace, and then we'll go to the place. We still have 2 days, right?
Yes.
Something
Okay,
like that.
perfect.
Or
Also,
is it 3 days?
Silas, I don't know when you changed it, but I love this reactive as well.
Thank you. Recently.
Oh yes, I love that.
Slap, slap, slap.
Mads?
Oh.
Falcon and Sparrowson make their way to the Place du Carrousel, the courtyard just north of Louvert's Grand Gallery.
That's the Arc de Triomphe over there, right? I swear it's smaller than I remember.
That's the Arc de Triomphe de Carousel, you doofus. The big Arc de Triomphe is up the road.
What? No way! Why are there two?
Because when a man like Napoleon invades half of Europe, he gets to build as many triumphal arcs as he damn well pleases. Cocorico.
Oh my
Oh, is this me?
The music.
The music.
Yeah, that's you.
Well, well. I never expected to see you here today.
Edgeworth.
That arrogant voice. Good day, Severin.
Let's be civil, JJ. Why don't you introduce me to your new assistant?
Fine, fine. Severin, this is Sparrowson, my assistant. Sparrowson, this is Severin Cocorico, the most pompous prosecutor in Paris.
Oh! Are you two old friends or something?
More like arch rivals.
Please, JJ. I think arch rival implies some sort of competition.
Ooh.
As I recall, we've met in court on 5 occasions, and on 5 occasions did you get humiliated terribly.
Oh, he is the Edgeworth.
I'm amazed a failing bird brain like you is still able to get clients.
Actually, Severin, business has never been better. I'll have you know that I'm currently being employed by the Prince of Spain, no less.
The Prince of Spain? Juan Carrito? Well, well. This is quite an amusing coincidence.
Don't tell me.
Correct. I am the prosecutor for that very same case.
The myth is, not subtly shipping them enemies to lovers, I see.
Oh.
Moi. It is a pity that the Spanish prince will indubitably hang, but I suppose that is what he gets for hiring a bird brain to represent him.
Don't call me bird brain. You're the only bird brain here, Severin.
Isk. One always speaks badly when one has nothing to say. Voltaire.
Uh-oh. He's giving you the verbal smackdown. Quick, Falcon, make a witty retort!
Huh? Oh, yeah, Hello? A witty saying proves nothing, Voltaire.
Ah!
Oh my god.
I love Sparrow Sense.
You got fucking wrecked, son!
Very good, JJ. A worthy repartee. But enough talk. If you messieurs would excuse me, I have a case to prepare for. JJ, Sparrowson, I'll see you two in court.
I can't
He
stand
gets
that
the music
guy.
too.
He does.
I'll court you. He did seem like a bit of a cockreel. But is it true what he said? You know, that he trounced you in court 5 times?
I can't deny it. Severin has a reputation as a ruthlessly thorough prosecutor. Mountains of evidence, surprise witnesses. It's no wonder he always manages to one-up me.
But this time will be different, right?
I hope so.
I know so, for you see, we'll kill him.
Oh.
Murder.
I saw this anointed map of the Louvre out of Cocorico's pocket when he was busy rattling off Voltaire quotes.
Wow.
Not murder,
Sparrowson,
thievery.
that's pretty impressive, actually. I swear you were standing 3 meters away the whole time.
You tall birds were so busy with your heads in the clouds, you don't ever notice us small folk running around your feet. Pinching Cocorico's pocket was like taking candy from a very tall baby.
Let's take a closer look then. I see. This map
Oh.
shows the entire... Oh.
It's blurry as hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't
Unfortunate.
read any of that.
I can, so hopefully...
Oh, the stream is
I
very
can
clear.
see. I was
Yeah,
gonna
the
say I
stream
can
is
see it
fine.
on stream.
Yeah, but that doesn't help us because we're covering the text. I see. This map shows the
It's
entire
only at the
Louvre
bottom
area.
corner.
Everything from Tuileries to the Rue de Louvre. Most convenient. We're currently standing here in the Palace du Carousel. And those pendant arrows seem to show the route taken by the king's entourage, which means the king first went here through the Salle de Tibre, and then here through the Grand Gallery where the murder occurred.
Didn't Prince Juan say he spent the morning in the Tuileries garden?
That's right. So that means Prince Juan approached the Louvre from the west side somewhere over here.
Sounds like we have a lot of places to visit. Where should we go first?
Well,
That's a
should we
good-
should start where he was, right? Where should we start?
Yeah, it just depends whether you want to start with the king or you want to start with where Juan started or where the murder took place.
Oh no.
I know you. Hello.
Oh
That
wait,
guy.
is that?
It is. Hold on a second.
Oh my god!
Let me see if I can adjust the stream somehow. Because you're saying you're having difficulty reading it, right?
Oh,
The
reading it was
bottom
fine,
text.
just the map was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
the
the bottom.
it seems like the bottom text is fine, like where everyone's reading, but
Okay.
the top like half of the screen sometimes gets really blurry, at least on my end, but it's not
Okay.
like terrible because I got the screen pulled up.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, great. Well, that works out then.
I can read it at the moment if that works.
You can or you can't.
I can.
Oh,
It
okay.
is clear.
Perfect.
But essentially from like Jay's chest up, it's really bad, and then down it's like legible.
Oh, okay.
For
Well,
me.
then that's fine then, I think.
Our feather-headed friends wander through the immaculately maintained Telluri's gardens. Nothing seems out of the ordinary until they spot a familiar face picking up litter by a tree line.
Oh,
That's right.
no.
He got community service. Hey, Falcon, doesn't that groundskeeper over there look familiar?
Yeah. Now that I'm looking at him, he looks a lot like that photographer. What's his name? How can you forget?
Bono Bagetto!
Rabito
Oh.
Rubinio.
I was close.
Hmm? Did someone call me? Oh, it's you. The lawyers who don't appreciate a masterful photograph when they see it.
It's good to see that you gave up your artsy dreams to pursue a more grounded career in groundskeeping.
Hey, I'm not doing this willingly. I was given community service for committing perjury. Can you believe that? They gave me an esteemed photographer community service. Me!
Yeah, I can believe that.
Perjury's somewhat serious. You should be thankful you got off without jail time.
You sound like that self-righteous judge, Judge Maxine. So, did you two want to ask me something, or are you just here to gawp?
Personally, I'm just copping.
Actually, I do have a couple of questions if you don't mind, Monsieur Rubinio. I don't suppose you've bumped into a Spanish fox that goes by the name of Prince Juan, have you?
Spanish fox? No, I've never met anyone like that. If this is about the assassination attempt on the king, then you're asking the wrong person. I only started working here today.
I see.
Was there anything else you wanted?
So, how's that new groundskeeping job working out?
Terrible. Tourists are pigs. Sometimes literally. Look at all this rubbish I found. Beer bottles, tin cans, apple cores. And look what I picked up by the west entrance. A book page. A whole book, I could understand. But a single page? What kind of blithering moron loses just one page?
Wait a moment, may I take a closer look at that, monsieur? Don Quixote. That's a page from Don Quixote. May I take it off your hands, monsieur?
Sure. What's it worth to you?
What's it worth? It's trash. It's literally worthless.
Then I suppose I'll be destroying it per
Oh
my duty.
my god.
Damn.
Alright,
Exhibit
alright. I
A.
suppose you deserve a little compensation for your trouble. How about you give me the page and... Well, I can't do the last one. I can't do that. I
was gonna say, you might as well just pay him.
I mean, I did just win it. I'll pay you 5 francs. Easy money, right?
10.
6.
6.
8.
10.
Wow, Falcon, you suck at bartering.
Alright, fine. 10 it is. Take my damn money.
Page 44 of El Ingenioso Hidalgo, Don Quixote de la Mancha has
I can't
been
believe they
added to
wrote
your
the whole
evidence
thing.
folder.
They spelled Quixote differently on that one.
Hmm.
Did you want to ask something else?
That's all. We'll let you get back to your work, Mr. Robinho. Well, that's good.
I didn't expect him to come back again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't expect That's
there's a lot of
kinda nice.
reoccurring characters.
Yeah, there was a missing page in the pages
Can
there,
we
which does
examine
put...
the page?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we
no,
look at it?
it doesn't let you examine anything.
Oh, wait,
Done.
we just have it.
We just have it, yeah. Alright, Thank you for sticking around, Myth, and have sweet dreams for me. I can't. Good night, fake Europeans.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Night.
Oh, I got my pompous ass star. Very excited.
Yes.
Are we all done here?
Not just yet. Pass me that map. Oh,
So you must. Oh, so you probably have to look
we can
around
only look at
before.
these two. Yeah.
Oh.
Here we are, the Grand Gallery, the murder room. I believe the murder occurred right under the new painting.
I see hundreds of paintings. Which one is the new one?
I haven't the foggiest. We'll have to ask somebody.
Those are some quills.
Yes. Would you like
And
to
that
be?
is my
Would you
thought
like to be Eric?
process. I love that.
Yeah. Would you like to be Eric?
Who's
The Nova.
Yeah, I can be
Yeah,
it.
I
As long
think
as
yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
gonna-
you've done the least amount of reading out of everybody so far.
Probably. I think it's just because we haven't met the king yet, and
Yeah,
that's
that's
one of my
fair.
other characters. But yeah, I can do them to their.
Okay.
I think they're just gonna be. Hopefully, they're minor.
Yes.
Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me.
Also, you said you relate to this person. Excuse me, monsieur.
I
You
do a
look like
lot.
you know your Mona Lisas from your Last Suppers.
I don't want any attention. Maybe he isn't talking to me. Nope, he's definitely
Oh.
talking to me. Keep it together. Keep it together.
I'm rooting for him.
Oh, hi.
Would you happen to know which painting was unveiled on the 7th of January, the one the king came to visit?
Oh yeah, I can help you with that. The piece right behind you.
Ah, I see. It's a painting of the king himself. That would make sense.
He's a penguin.
That's one noble looking penguin. What do you think of it, Falcon?
Oh,
What do
that
I
makes
think?
sense because they're.
Emperor.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's Emperor the Penguins.
Ah.
Ah.
What do you think? Well, I'm no art critic, but the careful brushstrokes, the pre-Raphaelite soft tones, and the subliminal use of light. This is a contrasted, nuanced work. It's an evocative painting that alludes to a forgotten era.
You said a lot of words, but I'm not sure if I'm any closer to knowing your opinion.
I'm getting the impression that you, messieurs, aren't regulars at the art galleries.
No, we're a right pair of Philistines.
Speak for yourself, Falcon. I've never even been to the Middle East.
My God, Sarah said. Oh my God. Then I'm guessing you're here to investigate the king's assassination attempt.
That's right, we were actually hoping we could ask you a couple of questions about what you saw.
Oh, I wasn't even in Paris when the murders took place. I didn't see anything. But I have a friend who might be able to help you out.
What's this? R&M Associates, the home of Ronald Volpaire, private investigator? Thank you, but I don't normally deal with these gray area of the law types.
No, please give the guy a chance. He helped me out of a bind before, and I'm sure he can do the same for you.
Is that just the king or the prince of Spain?
It looks...
Oh my God.
Renard is French for fox, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Vulpes
not
is
making
also
any
fox, too.
promises.
Oh.
Well, now we know his. Well, no, now we know his name.
Ah.
Oh.
Well, one of his fake alleged names, right? Because he goes
Sure,
around and
sure.
changes his identity. Well, I'm not making any promises, but I'll keep hold of the card. We appreciate the help in any case.
It's no trouble.
R&M business card has been added to your evidence folder.
Wait,
Does
is
it-
that
I'm
Renard and
sorry.
Mousy?
I was gonna say, is that literally just their name?
It's literally just Renard and Mousy. That's so
They're
cute.
adorable.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Thank you for your time, monsieur.
Is there anything else we can do here?
Well, ideally, we would turn the whole Grand Gallery upside down in our hunt for evidence, but that's not possible with so many people around. We should probably just move to another room. So this is the Salle du Type. If I understand Cocorico's notes correctly, this is the room the king and his entourage stopped in before heading to the Grand Gallery. This room doesn't seem to be very popular. I don't see anyone around to interrogate.
Interview.
Right. Interview.
Well, since it's quiet, maybe we should take the opportunity to do a little snooping.
What would be the point? Surely all the interesting evidence would be in the Grand Gallery where the murder took place.
Think about it, Falcon. The police would have already gone over the Grand Gallery with a fine-tooth comb. But I bet that numbskull Inspector Valtteri didn't even think to check this room for clues. There might be a murder weapon just under our beaks.
Your logic seems a little questionable, but it couldn't hurt to have a look, I suppose. This is some sort of ceremonial container. It's beautifully crafted, but what did it contain? Maybe it's an arcane wine cabinet.
Don't be so ignorant, Falcon. This is sacred Mesopotamian artifact gifted to Emperor Hadrian in his victory against Euphrates in 123 AD.
Stop making stuff up. You and I both know nothing about Mesopotamia.
All right, you got me. This could be a hippo's chamber pot for all I know.
Harrison.
I see a cabinet full of engraved plates, mostly bronze.
How much do you think they're worth?
I don't know, 300 francs apiece at least.
What? Are you serious? I'm in the wrong profession.
I don't think archaeology works as a get-rich-quick scheme, Sparrowson.
Who said anything about archaeology? I'm going to become a museum robber.
Oh, well, that's one way to get rich quick. I love him. A supporting column holding the roof up.
The column's truly supportive. It wouldn't hold the roof up. It would encourage the roof to get to its... It would encourage the roof to get to its location on time.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What else is there?
Oh,
There's...
hey Jiro, I actually have to get going.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not able to stay all the way to midnight. I didn't realize it was already so
Oh,
late.
I had no idea. Yes, I had no idea you can stay till midnight.
Yeah.
All right. So we will have to... I will narrate then, and then Volarity will just have to be someone else. But thank you so much for stepping in, Mads.
Yeah. You guys have a wonderful evening.
Of
Goodbye.
course. Have a good evening.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, would someone else so kindly take Volarity then? I will take the narrator.
I can take Leslie.
Oh,
Because it
excellent.
seems like all my characters are kind of just small
They're
talking
kind of
ones.
segmented, yeah.
Yeah, they actually have some space between.
These columns have been designed to look Roman. I think its style is iconic. Or ionic. Iconic.
It's not ionic, Falcon. Irony is when a character says something, but the reader knows it means something completely different.
Thank you for the follow, Eldridge T. That's not... Never mind. I'm not sure what this
Oh.
is. Some sort of stand or podium? Maybe it's just a decorative piece. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm back.
Oh.
It's a Roman doorstop. Roman doors were enormous marble slabs, so the doorstops had to be similarly large in order to stay in place.
I don't think that's right.
My uncle's a Roman historian, trust me. My dad works at Nintendo.
A shiny copper urn. I guess it was used for carrying water or for cremated remains. Probably not both at the same time.
Soup.
Smells good. It is
Soup?
soup. Oh my god!
Don't sniff the exhibit, Sparrowson.
No, really, this urn smells amazing. It's almost chocolatey.
What? You poor thing, you're hallucinating from hunger. Would you like to stop by a bakery on our way back to the office?
Don't patronize me, Falcon. My nose never lies.
When did he get
I'm
a
telling
nose?
you, there's something in here. I can feel it.
Birds have noses.
They have noses.
Yeah, they have the nostrils on the
Oh,
beak
you're
on
right.
top.
They do.
It's a fondue pot.
Now Now you're touching the exhibit? That's definitely a no-no.
See, look what I found in the urn.
Put that down, Sparrow Son. It's someone's old rubbish.
No, look, it's a chocolate wrapper. Judging by the smell, the chocolate was bitter and dark. 70%, perhaps 80% cocoa, Belgian in origin. The level of wrapper crumbling from the firmness of the chocolate residue indicates this was discarded just a few days ago. Yes, I am certain the chocolate contained in this wrapper was undoubtedly consumed on the 7th of January, the day of the murder.
Mon Dieu, Sparrow Son, you
Person
deduced
did it.
all that from smelling the wrapper?
Imagine what I could work out of if I tasted it.
That won't be necessary. Sparrow Son, if you could apply this level of critical thinking to areas outside of food, you would be the world's greatest detective.
Only all the evidence for edible.
So do you have any idea which shop this chocolate was purchased from? That might help us track down the person who consumed it.
No, there's no possible way we can know that. I suppose we'll just have to visit every confectioner in town and sample every bit of merchandise for comparison. What a chore!
Interesting. Because I can see that Langder Halsach's Chocolate Emporium is written on the wrapper.
Well, you can't blame a bird for trying.
Chocolate wrapper has been added to your evidence folder. Okay, I think that might have been it. We're done here. For now, at least.
Can't spend all day staring at Roman artifacts, I suppose. So where to next?
It looks like the porcupine fellow has left the building.
Did you want to ask him something?
Nothing in particular, I just wanted more details on this Renard Vulpes, but I suppose we'll have to leave it for now. Okay, well I guess that's it for here.
The porcupine got so much anxiety they had to leave.
Yeah,
Have to recharge for 3 days now.
Poor
yeah.
Eric.
Absolutely.
Are we all done here?
We stand Eric.
Yes, let's
Eric
make a
will be at
move.
the trial, just freaking out.
Oh no.
I didn't take my anxiety meds today.
No.
I thought I wouldn't have to leave the house.
Oh no.
Good call. We can always come back later if we've forgotten something.
Another day has passed. Oh. Occasionally, special cinematic scenes marked by exclamation mark will pop up on the mat screen. These cinematic scenes are only available for 1 day before disappearing, but they take no time to visit. Viewing is entirely optional.
We get a little show.
Well, where's that?
It's
It's
Les
on the right
Loops.
side.
But how do we? Oh,
Just click on it.
Les Loops. Les Loops.
Feet.
Uh-huh.
a storm is brewing, my brother.
Uh-huh.
Word of the royal assassination attempt has spread. The proletariats grow confident. There won't be long before we have rioting.
Hello?
And then a revolution.
This is
Oh
how
my.
Excuse me?
this is how Severin and Falcon should like hold hands.
and just stare conspiringly at each other. Okay, so we have the shop, we have the chocolate emporium, and then the shop where the flour is purchased.
And then you have REM, where the place that Eric gave you.
Yeah, we have to tell the
Oh.
mouse about the birds.
Oh
flying
no,
south
we
or
have so
whatever.
many of these. We can't visit all of
Yeah.
them now.
I think we have to
You should-
choose.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we should do the chocolate emporium and this. How many more days do we have?
I think we've got 2.
2 days. Okay, so why don't we do you want to do REM or should we do chocolate emporium first?
We haven't even
Probably the-
visited the Rose Lady.
No,
is-
but-
Yeah, we should probably visit the Rose Lady.
Okay, let's visit the rose.
Because-
Lady.
Because that
Cryptid?
seems that's one of the bigger ones.
The pair arrives at Le Halles Market. Vendors and buskers, performers and thieves, bourgeoisie and peasants all bustle from place to place. Oh, Soup, feel free to post any screenshots. I appreciate it. But thank you for asking for permission. Prince Juan said that he met a flower girl here. Signy, I think he said her name was.
There's a swan with flowers over there. Do you think that's her?
I think so. It's possible she knows the murderer, even that she is the murderer herself. So we should probably act with tact and finesse. Oh no. Of course.
Excuse me! Mademoiselle Flower Lady! We would like a word!
Tact, Sparrows, and tact. We've been over this.
Your mic is putting in work.
Good day, messieurs. Are you interested in purchasing a flower?
Yes, I want to purchase a rose from my lady.
I'm afraid that I'm out of roses. I sold my last one a week ago. You'll be
Wait, yeah.
satisfied with a chrysanthemum instead.
It's a beautiful flower from a fair maiden.
Please don't mind Sparrowson. He fell out of his nest as a baby and has said
Oh
dumb
my
things ever since.
I'm trying to swoon you, Falcon. Hi!
Let me introduce myself. I'm JJ Falcon, defense attorney. Are you Mademoiselle Signy?
That's right. Catherine Marie Signy. I suppose you're here to talk about the royal assassination attempt.
How did you know?
I'm no fool, monsieur. I know that a rose I sold was used as a murder weapon. To be honest, I'm surprised it's taken so long for someone to directly question me.
The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads. So, do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions?
Business is slow. Please, ask away.
Love the swan's design. She looks so pretty.
I love it.
Graceful.
Where do you acquire your flowers from, may I ask?
Normally, I gather them from the wild. Last week, I found these chrysanthemums on the city limits. And that's the same place I discovered this monk's hood. But since it's still winter, I have to buy a lot of my flowers from a merchant who traveled to Italy and the Netherlands. That's how I acquired the rose.
What can you tell us about this particular merchant?
Not a lot, monsieur. He's just an old man who passes through Paris a few times a year, selling his goods and wares.
I see.
No chance of him being a super secret assassin?
Every time Sparrowson says something. Every time.
It's a heavy sigh.
No, monsieur. Did you want to ask something else?
Mademoiselle, you mentioned that you sold your last rose a week ago. Who did you sell it to?
The person who bought the rose. I didn't catch his name, but he was a charming red fox.
Sounds like a Juan.
I met him around a week ago, on the 6th. We talked for a little while, about the usual things, you know, like how everyone seems to be in debt these days. Then he bought a rose and left. I hear that the fox is on trial, but to be honest, monsieur, I don't think he's guilty.
Oh, why's that?
Well, actually, never mind.
Oh,
It's
there's
just a
something
gut
she's not
feeling.
telling us. There's definitely something she's not telling us. Should we pressure her a little bit or ease off?
Put on the pressure.
Okay, let's see. Mademoiselle, it just so happens that we're defending this particular fox in our court as sis. If you have something that could prove his innocence, now would be the time to let us know.
Punch her right in the gooseneck.
No.
I'm sorry, messieurs. I can't.
Oh. Wait, Mademoiselle Signy.
Oh my
Wait
god.
up. Damn.
Nice display of detective finesse, Falcon. You scared her off.
Swan obviously knows something crucial about the case. We need to get to the bottom of whatever it is.
Agreed. But I don't think she'll be in the mood to tell us anything else. I know. Why don't we try acting with a little more tact and finesse next time?
Yeah. Hush. A new day.
Oh, the final day.
The final
Okay.
day.
Well, we've already been to the Louvre. We can pick between the chocolate emporium and the fox. No, wait. The
Wait,
R&M Associates.
yeah. Like, I think for
We
the chocolate, you'll probably get more out of it than the RM. But the RM, you're me and Mousy, so that's the thing. So
and
who
we need to
knows?
tell Mousy something too. So I don't. He said it's
Yeah.
important to the case.
So might as well.
Okay. What does everyone else think?
I think just
It's
because we had a specific task for Mousy,
Yeah, we
maybe.
did. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was a tell Mousy about the birds.
well, and then in
South.
game we can find out about Mousy and
Oh.
Mousy.
Read the line.
Hello. Is this the office of Renard Volpes?
Ah! I'm just making this high pitched noises. That's all I can really do with this thing.
It's excellent.
Oh god. I get the mindset of it's like as soon as I say it, I lose it. Two.
Mousy, what are you doing here?
Oh, this is where I work. See? Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to say this in the voice.
That's all right.
Renard and also Mr. Renard Bob's and I are sort of impossible together. I sound like a jacked up elbow. Although, to be completely honest, it's normally Mr. Bob's who tells us to take on.
Mousy, we have a message from you. It's from Prince Juan himself.
he wants to know if the birds have flown south for the winter, whatever that means.
Oh, yes, the birds have migrated successfully. But Prince Juan told you that. Then that must mean he trusts us all. He must want
Oh,
you to let this go on, take him.
these are used train ticket stubs? It looks like two people took a railway trip to Vienna. What exactly is the point of this, Mousy?
Prince Juan said that you would help with the trial. So the names?
Gautier Signy, Nicole Signy. I recognize the surname, but I don't know who these people are.
No, I roll. You saw, Prince Juan just told me to book the train tickets for these people and then to make sure they got the train. And so that's what I did.
Strange. I'm not exactly sure how these stubs are supposed to help with the trial, but I'll keep hold of them just in case. Ticket stubs have been added to your evidence folder. Let's go, Sparrowson. I'm done playing courier.
Cool.
I can't imagine doing Mousy in the trial. Oh my god.
Oh no.
That little mouse is just yelling on his
Oh
yelling.
no. Because no one can
This
hear
sound like
him.
a jacked up
Oh, we
Elmo.
do. Oh, we only have. Hmm.
Falcon, what are you doing? It's trial day. We have a Spanish prince to defend. We can't talk to this obviously very interesting elephant character.
All right, what
He's
was
got
I
a
thinking?
cigar in his nose.
What was I thinking? I can't believe we skipped that. That's such a shame. Once again, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves waiting outside the door to the Tribunal de Grande Instance.
Are you feeling nervous, Falcon?
Of course I'm
Not at all,
nervous.
Mr. Krabs.
What have we learned about Prince Juan? What do we know about the real murderer? Nothing.
Easy there, Falcon. We can do this.
Oh my
Hello?
god.
Fucking music.
Best music. Signora Falcon, I trust everything is in order.
Absolutely. I have every intention of bringing the truth to light in this trial.
Ah, such confidence. That's magnificent to see.
I'm putting on an act.
And bringing the truth to light, you say? An admirable goal. No more jousting at imaginary giants.
Oh, that was Mads.
Oh,
Yes,
I
that
was
was.
sorry. I'll just do it because I'm just having fun
Yeah, go
doing
for it.
voices. All you see are yammering. The door's opening.
Well, here we go. Buena suerte, Senor Falcon.
We will. Are we ready?
We're ready. And even though we aren't, we are.
We have to be.
JJ.
Severin.
Nervous?
Why would I be nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm calm as a cuckoo. You're the nervous one. The whole courtroom is nervous.
Whoa, cool your
Yikes.
feathers, Falcon. Fucking chill.
Terrible. You can't even maintain a stoic facade. I thought this trial would be a perfect opportunity for you to redeem your previous embarrassments. But if this is how you act before the trial is even started,
Why, you pompous-tailed posture perfect. Oh.
Oh.
Order. Let's all settle down. Court is now in session.
Falcon,
What is it?
is it me or does the primary judge look hairier today?
Something has happened. That's a different judge to the one who resided over Dame Catroline's trial, you doofus.
Damn.
Oh, still, it's a little strange, isn't it?
It's a little, I suppose.
Oh,
Who
Who
was
was
it?
the...
I'll just do that.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I was under the impression that Judge Maxime would be residing over this case. Where is he?
Jags Maxine has gone on a temporary sick leave due to a terrible accident with a flight of stairs.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Rest assured, assures prosecutors, defense, and members of the jury that I am more than qualified to fill his shoes.
He fell into
Without-
a doorknob 89 times.
Mm-hmm.
Without
Crazy.
further ado, let's get the show underway. This is the trial of Prince Juan Carrito, who stands accused of murdering Major Howell and of conspiring to murder the king himself.
That's the French
Roll-
mafia.
Roll call.
The defense is present and ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Good. Very good. I expect to be a nice, speedy trial. I don't want to see this dragged out by technicalities and bureaucracy.
Oh, it definitely will be.
Well said, Your Honor. I expect that once the court sees the overwhelming evidence, this trial will be over in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
He's just messing with your head, Falcon. Keep it together.
So we're all on the same page? Excellent. Prosecutor, please call your first witness to the stand.
Very well. I call the police officer who investigated the crime scene. I call upon Inspector Just Valerti.
Step up to the stand, Inspector, and recite the oath.
As good as ever. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Please recite your name and occupation for the court record.
My name is Inspector Just Vatetti. I am a servant to the law. I scourge the gutter rats.
That will do, Inspector. We've all heard your monologue before.
Damn, you're
Whoa.
cutting me off.
Cool, Garrigo is
Speedy
really going
running.
for a speed record, isn't he?
Now, can you tell us what you witnessed on the morning of the 7th of January?
Of course. At 10 o'clock in the morning, I was called to the Louvre Grand Gallery by one of the King's Royal Guards.
10 o'clock.
Did he say o'clock?
There I saw Prince Juan, King Louis, the corpse of Mayor Howell with a rose in hand, and around 24 citizens. The citizens and the king himself all attest to seeing Mayor Howell taking the rose from Prince Juan's hand and then promptly dropping dead.
And what did the morgue uncover upon examination of the corpse?
The coroner determined with absolute certainty that Major Howell died of poisoning.
Wait a minute. Major Howell's a dog, right?
Yes.
We
I
found a
I
chocolate bar.
chocolate.
We found a bar of
Oh my
chocolate stashed
god.
in the room right next to the other place, didn't we?
Dun, dun, dun.
So did Major Howell eat that beforehand?
I can't think. Yeah, it must be because remember when we were talking to the guy that was hunting about
That
how
was
he
Wolfsbane.
Wolfsbane,
Oh
yes.
wait, no, the guards went through that area before coming out. So
No, but
Major Howell must
I'm talking about the situation where the person
oh
thought that they
yes.
shot the pig, but then the pig just dropped
Oh
dead.
yeah. That's true. Oh, this is just great. Aside from a prick upon the finger, there's no sign of external harm to Major Howell's body. Oh. Therefore, the poison rose must have caused the death.
Putting the pieces together, that does seem very implicative of the prince. I have no further questions.
Damn, I was hoping the coroner's report would determine that the guy died from a freak heart attack or something.
That would make for a particularly speedy trial, wouldn't it? But no, we are so lucky. Something else must be amiss with the old bird's testimony.
Right, I'll tear it apart. Your Honor, I wish to cross-examine the witness.
Falcon, wasn't it? Don't waste the court's time. A high-ranking police officer would never lie on the witness stand.
I wouldn't accuse the inspector of lying, I just want to make sure that every base is properly covered.
Ugh. This sounds like pointless nitpicking to me. But I'll allow it. For now. Go on, Falcon. Do your cross-examination. Cross-examination. Poisoning?
Poisoning.
What's examination?
Inspector, you say that the coroner determined with certainty that Major Howell was killed by poison.
Correct. He stated the signs and symptoms were textbook. There is no possibility that his death was natural. Ooh.
Did the coroner mention specifically what kind of poison it was?
He was not certain. At first, the coroner
The
posted that
wolfsbane.
it was a plant-borne poison like that of aconic flower. But when he learned how fast the poison had taken effect, he noted that this was atypical of acne. Consequently, he suggested that it may have been somewhere newly engineered concoction.
A newly engineered poison, you say? Well, that only reaffirms that this was a very deliberate assassination attempt.
What could that ticket do?
Indeed. Do you have any other questions about the poison?
Oh, we already did that.
Yeah, we already did this.
How exactly was Major Howell poisoned? What was the delivery mechanism?
His finger was pricked by the poison rose. He even commented out loud about it seconds before dying. All 22 citizens who witnessed the murder attest to seeing and hearing this.
22. Is there any possibility he was poisoned by something else?
What an absurd thing to ask, JJ. You just heard that 22 people saw the victim prick his finger and die. What are you suggesting? That the pricked finger had no relation to the poisoning?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't doubt that Major Howell was poisoned, but I doubt that the rose was the cause.
Unbelievable. Only a total buffoon could fail to draw the blatant link here. JJ, as tempting as it is to sit here and lecture you on the basics of cause and effect, I'll end this discussion painlessly. Inspector, please tell the defense that you found traces of poison on the
Oh.
thorns of the rose itself.
Damn.
That should alleviate all doubt that the rose was, in fact, the poison delivery mechanism.
Oh, actually, I can't tell him that.
I dread to ask, but why not?
We didn't check the rose for traces of poison. It seemed
Oh.
obvious that the rose caused the poisoning given the timing of the incident.
Well then, now would be a good time to make the test. Here's a marvelous thought. We prick the finger of the defendant with the rose. If there is no poison on the rose, then Prince Juan lives and he's free to go.
Damn.
If the rose is
That-
poisoned, then the prince dies, but that's okay because the punishment would be just and fitting of the crime.
A marvelous suggestion.
What is this, a witch trial? This isn't America, Severin. It's not how we do things here.
Damn.
Calling out Americans right there.
Calm your feathers, JJ. It's clearly a joke. There are far more humane ways of testing for poison. I'm sure the inspector will perform his duty with due diligence.
Actually, we won't be able to test the rose for poison at all. Oh, did we throw it out?
And why is that?
Given the dangerous nature of the that's what given the dangerous nature of the flower, it was destroyed by the police force. We burned it to ashes.
Such unprofessionalism.
If we have
Well,
no
actually,
way
this
to
gets
know whether the rose was poisoned, then this whole trial ought to be called into question.
Nice try, JJ. But through the process of reasoning by elimination, we can
That's
still
not how that
deduce
works.
with absolute certainty that the rose was poisoned. In other words, there was nothing else at the crime scene that could have caused the poisoning.
Chocolate.
Thank you for the follow, Just Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, chocolate isn't even poisonous, but it is to dogs. Wrong, there's something else at the
Yeah.
crime scene that could have contained the poison. Something that the investigative police blindly overlooked.
It has to be the chocolate. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Oh, snap.
Exactly. Welcome in, Just Wolf. We are in the middle of trial right now, and we're about to prove them wrong. Look at this.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
This is the paper wrapper to a piece of chocolate. It was found in the Louvre, the Salle de Tibes to be precise, and we can date its consumption to the date of the incident.
Wait,
Weird.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Major Howl a dog? Did we ever verify that?
Honestly, no. But
We
thinking
kind of
these
just
names,
assumed.
you got Mousy. Hello, who's a mouse?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that would be really
We have-
funny if they're
we have
like actually
Nathan.
Major
Harrelson,
Howl
who's
is
a
a
sparrow.
Oh my goodness.
So it's like it's kind of working together. So I just like it makes sense.
Well, I mean, the chocolate could also
It's
be
a-
poisoned.
You're
That is
not,
true.
You're not suggesting.
That Major Howl ate a piece of poisoned chocolate moments before he died, I most certainly am. Intriguing, pretty
Interesting.
convincing.
Pretty convincing.
You gained a
You
little
gained a
favor
little
with
favor with the jury.
nice.
Welcome in, Nico.
Did you see this wrapper at the crime scene for yourself, Inspector?
Oh, yeah.
The police force does not have the time nor resources to trawl every piece of trash at every crime scene. I'm afraid. He's just getting worse over time with this.
In other words, you overlooked it. Tisk. Astounding unprofessionalism.
The prosecution is right to be disgusted. What a disgraceful display, Inspector.
Yeah, fuck you, Gumshoe.
I offer my apologies, Your Honor.
I don't want your apologies. I want you to do your damn job properly.
I love how the judge sounds
Get
more and
off
more
the
like an
witness podium
angry.
before I kick you off myself.
More like an angry.
Like Boston grandma or like mom, just yelling at her kids. As you wish. I'll take my leave until next time you see us.
So, let me get this straight. This chocolate wrapper was found at the crime scene,
Correct.
and you have reason to believe that it was consumed on the day of the incident?
I do. I have an expert food tasting witness who is willing to testify if need be.
You have a foodie witness? I don't recall anyone like that. Who on earth are you talking about, Falcon? Oh, I see.
Hmm. But do you know for certain that Major Howe consumed this chocolate?
Well, that is a fact we are still investigating.
I see. And do you have evidence that this chocolate was, in fact, poisoned?
Again, that's something that may require a little more time to definitely prove.
So then, in actuality, you do not have evidence that Major Howe consumed some poisoned chocolate. Instead, you have a solitary piece of rubbish that you plucked straight out of the gutter. That's weak, even for you, JJ. Let's move things along.
Old boyfriends for sure. I can sense
Yeah.
it.
Uh,
I have another witness I would like to summon. He is a man who claims to have had an excellent view of the people going in and out of the Louvre at the time of the incident. I call upon Monsieur Toussaint Kingsley.
Could the witness please approach the stand and recite the oath? What the heck?
Aww.
Oh, was this
I,
Neo?
I don't.
I
this
can do this one.
person was not anywhere.
This was yeah. I was gonna say I don't.
Who the hell is this?
Who is this
It's a
man?
random bitch.
Hello,
You
hello, hello.
holy.
Actually, like, it looks very similar to Rico's current PNG tuber a little bit.
I'm a mot. Hello. Oh, right, yo. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Please state your full name and occupation for the court record.
My name is Toussaint Kingsley, and I am a person who fishes.
A kingfisher.
A person who fishes? So you're a fisherman?
Person.
Oh, is that how it is? I thought the French justice system was better than this.
I beg your pardon?
Here comes Toussaint Kingsley, the kingfisher. Clearly, he must be a fisherman, because didn't you hear? All kingfishers are fishermen.
Well, you are. Oh,
Well, you are carrying a fishing rod.
And can a man not carry a fishing rod, reel and bait without being bearded a fisherman?
Not into court, you loony.
The prosecutor is carrying a riding crop. Clearly, he must be a horse jockey.
Oh, for pity's sake. Fine. We can list your occupation as person who fishes and not fisherman.
Thank you.
actually, why do you carry a riding crop, Severin? I've never seen you ride a horse.
Kinky. I don't know, JJ. Why do you, a 30-something-year-old with no health problems, carry a cane?
That's a
So
weird.
X's.
This is
I'm telling
this
you,
is-
it's X's.
For sure.
this is veering quite far off the course. Could the prosecution please get back to his questions?
Of course, Your Honor. Monsieur Kingsley, is it true that you were nearby the Louvre at the time of the incident?
Yes. I was sitting upon a railing of the art.
The Pont d'Art? That's the new bridge that's just a stone's throw from the Louvre's south entrance, correct?
That's right.
And what were you doing at the time of the incident?
I was fishing.
Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, of course. But he's not a fisherman. He's a person who
Wow.
fishes.
So I'm just a person of fishing. Arrows.
Kingfishers, am I right, Falcon?
You can't say that. It's racist.
So,
Sorry,
you were-
king and queen fishers.
Oh.
They're a them fisher.
you would have had plenty of opportunity to see people who entered and exited the palace. Can you tell us who you saw?
Well, the Louvre is a busy place. Naturally, I saw a lot of people. But at 9 a.m., I saw the king, Louis Philippe himself, enter the building. He was surrounded by his entourage, of course. And then around 9:30 a.m., I saw this shifty-looking fox lurking around the entrance.
Your Honor, I object to the witness's use of the term shifty-looking. It's vague. It's a vague and biased description.
No, really, he looks super shifty. I saw him rubbing his paws and cackling gleefully. And then saw him take out a rose and carefully rub the stem.
Rub the stem of a rose, you say? As if he were applying something to the flower, perhaps?
Well, monsieur, I really shouldn't speculate.
Of course. It was wrong of me to ask such a leading question.
But yeah. But yeah, it definitely looked like he was putting some sort of powder on the stem.
Wow! Even I wasn't expecting such a bold admission. Members of the court, it sounds like what we have here is a direct witnessing of the defendant readying the murder weapon.
I apologize. I'd accidentally had that sound alert muted. Feel free to redeem it again.
The defense claims that the rose was never poisoned, and yet here we have a man who saw the poison with his own eyes.
I smell perjury.
You do?
No question. He saw a shifty-looking criminal readying poison and cackling near the scene of the crime. That's not believable at all.
I think you might be right. I wonder if I have any evidence that calls Toussaint's story into doubt. Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness.
Really? This nonsense again? You just heard the witness directly describe your client readying poison on the rose. What is the other question?
I'm just trying to uncover the truth, Your Honor.
Ah, fine. Do your thing. Go on, Falcon. Go make a fool of yourself.
Wow. On to art. Gosh, lurking around
Is
the
it
entrance.
something about the time? I don't know.
Is there anything? The tickets show time, right? No.
Yeah, but they're booked for
No,
two other
this.
people. There
Yeah.
was the book. He had his book with him. Powder. I feel like we
Wait,
don't
do
have
we
enough.
still have the?
The ticket stub,
Um,
maybe.
Oh,
was there something along
wait.
the
Go
map?
back to the examination
Yeah?
or the statement. Man. Okay, the one that
Also,
was
Wait,
underneath it.
do we still have the map?
wait, wasn't the fox in the garden?
He was, yes.
Yeah.
So how did and the fox got there? What time
Right.
did the fox get there?
Yeah, I don't recall exactly, but I'm going to press him and see. Monsieur Kingley, you claimed you saw a shifty-looking fox.
Yep, super mega shifty.
All foxes are shifty looking.
Oh yeah, say that right in front of the judge, why don't you?
There must be at least 100 foxes in Paris. How do you know that fox you saw was Prince Juan?
Well, he was wearing a suave hat that hung low over his eyes. I hear that's how they wear him in Spain. And I'm not much of a fashion expert. The rest of his outfit looked quite out of place for the French winter.
Thank you for the follow, 911 CBS. I'm very confused. Is this a real person? Is that all you're going by, his fashion sense?
Oh, I nearly forgot. I heard him call a passerby Senor. I thought that was peculiar.
Well, that's him, all right. Well, so the thing is that he was on the left side, but we don't have the map with us anymore, so I can't.
Well, the
Well,
thing that I'm confused
even-
about but you can't select it, is that in the statement it says he was coating the stem, but the item says that the thorns were what was poisoned.
I see. But I
Well,
mean, there's
yeah, on the statement it just said that you can only select powder, right?
Do we still have
Yeah.
the map? Because the location is
I
the thing.
I would, but there's no map, so hold on.
Oh, we didn't the one that he stole.
Yeah.
Can we ask him about the powder, I guess?
Give me a sec. I wrote notes down.
Monsieur
wrote
Kingsley,
notes
you
every time
said
we
that
do
you
this.
saw a fox rubbing the stem of a rose.
Yep. Saw with my own eyes.
How far away were you from the south entrance? 20 meters, perhaps? 30? I'm somewhat doubtful that you can make out powder being applied to anything at those sorts of distances.
Monsieur, I don't claim to have seen the powder itself. I said that it looked like he was applying powder to the flower stem. Could have been a wax, a liquid, or whatever, but the guy was definitely putting something on the flower.
I see. Well, that's nice and vague.
Oh wait, no, it has to be a location because where the view is on the
Yeah.
map,
Oh,
the
okay.
location of the place where he's fishing is at the south side, so he couldn't really have seen it.
Right. Monsieur Kingsley, you say you were sitting upon the railings of the Point de Arts in the morning of the incident.
Yep.
Monsieur Kingsley, you had a good view of the Louvre's south entrance, didn't you?
Yep. The Pont d'Art is a great vantage point for seeing the Grand Gallery's south side.
What about the other entrances?
The other entrances? I mean, like, if you were entering from Tuileries Garden or the place to Carousel? No, I couldn't possibly see those areas from the bridge.
Right, and we know he came in from the garden.
Yeah.
And we have the book to prove it.
Oh, but of course, that isn't relevant. Monsieur Kingsley witnessed Prince Juan entering the south entrance with a flower in hand, and that's what counts.
What if Prince Juan didn't enter from the south entrance? What if he approached the Louvre from...
He entered from the west.
Tuileries Gardens to the west?
That's a big what if. Do you have any evidence that Prince Juan entered the Louvre from the Tuileries garden?
Welcome in, Konu. And yes, these are very dignified birds. As a matter of fact, I do. I have definitive proof that Prince Juan approached from the west, not the south.
Hey, I know what I saw, monsieur.
I'm doubtful too. Go on, JJ. Show us this definitive proof that Prince Juan entered from the Louvre from the gardens.
I guess you have to do the book page, right?
Yep. Because it says where it was found. Look at this.
A book page?
Page 44 of Don Quixote specifically was found just outside the Louvre's west entrance.
This proves nothing.
I'm not done yet. Take a look at this.
Don Quixote.
This is the book Prince Juan had been reading in jail since his arrest. I believe he's had it on his person for some time. And yes, page 44 is missing. That's the first thing I checked. Do you realize what this means, don't you, Severin? The defendant was present in Tuileries Gardens prior to entering the Louvre. This also means that in all likelihood, the defendant entered the Louvre from the west entrance, not the south. He could not possibly have been seen by Monsieur Kingsley at the Pont de Arts.
What? I know what I saw, monsieur.
A fine theory, Falcon. But maybe the defendant took the long way around. One can still travel from the Tuileries to the Louvre's south entrance by walking along the river.
An extra 2 kilometers of walking just to enjoy the pre-murder scenery? Let's not say silly things, Cocorico.
Okay. Maybe the defendant deliberately left the page there to mislead the investigation.
Now you're the one who's blindly speculating.
It's not a blind speculation, it's a viable hypothesis.
You're fond of logic, aren't you, Cocorico? Let's talk about Occam's razor. When torn between two seemingly equal hypotheses, one must side with the one that imposes the fewest assumptions. Which of these theories take fewer assumptions? 1. The page from Prince Juan's book fell out on his way to the Louvre's south entrance. 2. Prince Juan deliberately planted the page on the off chance that it would be discovered when he took the long way around.
Dare you? The nerve of you to lecture me on such basic philosophical concepts?
I'll stop lecturing you when you stop making such basic mistakes.
Dad and Dad are fighting again.
Monsieur Falcon, please calm yourself. What is the point of all this yammering?
The ultimate point is that Toussaint's testimony is fabricated, made up, utter fiction.
No, everything I said is the truth.
I suspect that the witness isn't even a fisherman.
I'm not a fisherman.
See, he admits it himself.
That's not what I meant.
Innocent, perhaps? What a twist. You gained a little favor with the jury.
Prosecutor, you have something that will put this arrogant Falcon in his place, don't you?
I must concede.
You concede?
On this point, at least, Falcon's evidence strongly suggests that the key component of Monsieur Kingsley's testimony is false.
No.
This doesn't mean that Prince Juan is innocent, of course. All Falcon has demonstrated is that this particular witness is unreliable.
But I did see something. I really did.
Well, there are other foxes.
This poor kingfisher.
Yeah, he's been gaslit, gatekeep, and girl bossed.
All right, so maybe I didn't exactly see the shifty
Oh,
looking
of course.
fox. I made that part of the story up.
Oh my
We're
god.
gaslighting poor Kingfisher. I
Nope,
made
he's
it all up.
He's definitely.
But I did see a swan lurking around the south entrance of the morning of the murder.
A swan.
Uh,
A swan?
Do shut up, witness. Your word is mud at this
Alrighty.
point. How can we possibly trust anything you have to say?
Think I know what happened.
Your Honor, Judge Romulus, we're out of time. We're 10 minutes overdue to start the Hare versus Tortoise trial.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Is that late already? Curses. I was hoping we could have the case wrapped up in a single trial.
It is a shame, but ultimately, an accurate sentencing is always preferable to a speedy sentencing.
Yes. Alright. I don't need to hear your moralizing. Court will resume this Friday, the 21st of January at 9 o'clock. Don't be late. Prosecutor, do your damn job. Get this stupid fox a conviction already.
I will do my best to ensure that justice is served, Your Honor.
A lot came up in that trial, huh?
Yeah, no doubt about that.
But something's bothering me. Why would that fisherman guy, Monsieur Kingsley, lie on the witness stand?
Well, it's possible he was coerced or bribed.
It's just what I was thinking. Maybe the real murderer threatened fishermen into making a story up about Prince Juan.
Let's keep an open mind. Anything is possible at this stage. But to be perfectly honest, something else is bothering me about the trial. Judge Romulus, he's acting without a shred of professionalism. He's obviously more interested in securing a guilty verdict than discovering the truth. But why?
Maybe he has a vendetta against Spanish royalty.
I'm not so sure. There must be something else at work here.
Who is it? Hello!
What? Hmm?
It's another Sparrowson.
It's another a
Oh
second.
god!
Well, we'll have to
Sparrow
find out.
Inception.
We'll have to find out on the next episode because this is running quite a bit longer than I thought. And we've lost many people, so I think this would be a
Yeah.
good time to call it. Actually,
Yeah.
Wonderful.
this will have to be a
Fair
two-parter, I'm afraid.
Yay.
But I'll put out the times for the next one. And thank you everyone for joining me
Yes.
to the end. I apologize for this cliffhanger, but we wanted to examine everything. And yeah, I will make an announcement on Twitter when the next one is going to be. I'm just going to go ahead and find someone to raid, and that way I won't keep everyone up much longer. One moment. But thank you everyone for joining me today. A pleasure as always.
This
Enjoying
was
the birds as always.
an
Yeah.
incredible amount of fun, and I
It
want to be
is.
here all the time.
I have
Yes.
a
Well,
feeling that this person yelling for Falcon is going to be someone we've like seen before, and it's just gonna full circle.
It's
Or it's
Mousy.
just
They're all gonna
mousy.
look down.
Yeah.
Rico, are
Oh
you
my
going to
god,
are
it's
you going to
just
keep streaming or
Mousy.
What?
are you going to continue are you
Hmm?
I see you're streaming right now, Rico. Are you going to continue streaming for a bit, or are you going to
Nah,
end here
I'm
as
gonna
well?
get off and go play Genshin. I got my dailies to do.
I understand the priorities.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to reprising the role of the ex-boyfriend.
I'm very looking
Oh,
forward to
so
that as well.
I gotta get my voice ready for Mousy next time. Oh my god.
Yes.
He
But
was
yes,
much smaller than I thought he would be.
everyone did a wonderful job. Oh, for the mouse?
Yeah, but I don't know, because I guess every animal, I guess, looks like themselves, but the birds are huge as crap. So it's like, oh, a mouse
Yeah,
would
that
be
is
somewhat the same
weird.
size as a bird. And then there's Mousy.
And then there's Mousy.
Very
It's a
small.
mouse.
Very small.
Mousy's just a short king, that's all.
He is, he is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to deafen and probably will hop off the call, but thank you everyone for coming here, and thank you for watching all the way to the end if you're watching the VOD. But yes, let me find someone to raid, and have a good night, everyone.
Bye bye.
Of course.
Yay.
Have a
Bye.
good
Bye.
night.
You too.